So think about the electrical grid. It's this massive, sprawling system that powers our entire world, everything we do. It was built for the 20th century, but today it's getting a radical 21st century upgrade. And the engine of that change isn't steel or concrete, it's artificial intelligence.
But that just raises a huge question, right? How do you innovate an industry on that kind of scale? I mean, we're talking about massive, century-old infrastructure that's now facing completely modern challenges. It kind of seems like an impossible task, doesn't it? Well, here's the fascinating part. It's not impossible. In fact, this isn't some change that we need to wait for. A silent revolution is already underway. It's one that's not about bigger power plants, but about a smarter system. And the engine behind it all is AI.
Okay, that's a pretty big claim, I know. But how do we actually know it's true? Well, it's because we have this unique window into this transformation, a way to see the playbook of the world's top energy innovators right now. Our insights come from a recent global competition, the 2024 ION Innovation Awards. You can think of it as the Olympics for tech in the energy sector. Companies from all over the world submit their best and brightest projects, all competing to be recognized as the most innovative. And the scale of this is just stunning. This year, the awards received 123 distinct submissions. Think about that for a second. 123 real-world projects where companies are actively using new technology to reinvent their operations. This is not a theoretical trend. This is happening out in the field right now. And this innovation isn't just happening in one corner of the globe. It's literally everywhere. With a nearly even split between the Americas, the EMEA region, and Asia-Pacific, it's so clear this is a worldwide movement. Everyone is in on the game.
And when you analyze all of these successful projects, a pattern starts to emerge. The winners, the ones who are truly making an impact, all follow the same playbook. Let's call it the innovator's blueprint.
It boils down to a beautifully simple four-part framework. First, they define the problem, not the tech. Second, they design a targeted solution. Third, and only then, do they choose the technology, like AI, to enable it. And finally, they measure the outcome, the tangible, real-world result. This right here is the crucial takeaway. Success isn't about just using AI. It's about solving a real problem. The smartest companies don't start with the technology. They start with a clear, measurable goal, and then they find the right tool for the job.
Okay, so now that we have the blueprint, let's look at where it's making the biggest impact. The analysis points to two major zones where AI is already an absolute game changer.
Here are the two hotspots. First, smart metering. AI is sifting through mountains of data to optimize the entire process, from reading a meter all the way to getting paid, making billing faster and energy flow smarter. Second, automated asset inspection. Now this is incredibly cool. We're talking about AI analyzing drone footage of power lines to predict failures before they happen. That's a massive leap for safety and reliability.
So when you combine this global movement with a simple blueprint and these laser-focused applications, you really start to see the true art of the possible. This is what it looks like when innovation is done right.
This is the bottom line. The real magic isn't just plugging in a new algorithm, it's a fundamental shift in thinking. The goal isn't to adopt AI, it's to leverage it for measurable outcomes that make our energy system safer, cleaner, and more efficient. And this leaves us with one final thought. We've seen the blueprint for transforming one of the world's oldest and most essential industries. So the question is, what about yours? What unseen opportunities and stubborn problems can the same approach to AI unlock in your world?